My name is Ellie. What I'm looking at this summer is the behavioral responses of the cricket after they've been deafferented, so after a leg has been removed, essentially. So me and Colby this summer have been using this box setup that we devised in previous years, and we basically take the cricket, put him on a little screw, and fly it to see how it responds to sound from either side. We've been using the software called Tracker. We mark these crickets, we give them a little bit of paint on the end of their abdomen, and we use Tracker to track this point. So over time, it follows the movement of the abdomen, and we use that movement to make an angle essentially from where it started to where it ended up after it hears the sound to see how far it moves away. What we think that we're seeing is that the cricket over time will turn less intensely. So after the cricket has initially had its ear removed, it always turns one way. So we remove the left ear and it always turns away from the right. So it always turns towards the left, even when it hears a sound from the left. But this can be problematic, of course, if it hears a sound from the left that's supposedly bat ultrasound. It's recognizing the sound as being from the right, it would turn into the bat. So what we think that we're seeing is a decrease in turn angle intensity. And this could make sense if the cricket is in fact turning less and less intensely into the bat. The points in the yellow represent the movement of the cricket while the light is on. So that box, when the light turns on, that means that the sound is on. So in this example, there's a sound coming from the left. So the cricket moves pretty clearly to the right and kind of stays that way for a while. And after the sound goes off, it kind of looks like it returns back to baseline. So this is a very clear, sharp graph, but we also have graphs like this one where there's a lot of zigzagging and we don't quite know what's going on. There's no clear movement. We're also thinking about measuring this curve. What's the function under this curve versus some kind of function here, if we could find one as a measure of a clear turn or not. Right now we have it just as being behavioral because we really want to see what goes on in a cricket before we mess with any of the molecular stuff. And so eventually what we'd like to do is to coordinate with all of the people on the other side of the lab. So in an ideal world, they would either knock down these molecules or increase these molecules, in some way manipulate them, and we would then be able to test their behavior to see if it changes with the manipulation of these molecules.